I recently flew around the country in a helicopter meeting outstanding entrepreneurs as they shared their unique stories with me. One of my stops was in Ohio, where I met Brandon. You guys better know him as Investment Joy, and we chatted about a few of his businesses. Now, some of you remember a few weeks ago I uploaded one of the videos that we recorded when I was there of him and his daughter when they jumped on the helicopter with me and we flew around town as we checked out some of his investments and he showed us his trailer park. I'll include links to those videos down in the show notes below. In today's video, we're going to stop by his coin laundry and we're going to collect some coins and see just how much money he makes from the coin laundry.
So where are we, sweetie?
The laundromat.
We're at the laundromat. Why? Why are we at the laundromat? We want to here collect money because that's exactly what I was doing, and then they called me about the helicopter. Let's see how busy we are. We actually have the dryers being used, which is great.
Here's the famous coin pusher.
Yeah. I thought that people were stealing money out of it, but I found out that this thing, when it runs, it starts moving back and forth so much, it's vibrating the coins out. I'm always curious because every so often there's a problem at one of the other laundromats, and I gain a bunch of customers off of it.
Oh.
I try to figure out, did I do something to get more customers, or what's going on? All right, cool. Try to do this pretty quick. I would have you hold the bag, but I'm worried that would hurt. Might be a little too heavy. You want help?
Sure, I'll help.
He's famous now. Yay! One of the things I want to do is have some of my people that watch YouTube and stuff come in and let them do the collections, and then they get to keep all the money. I'm not doing that today.
Darn!
But yeah. I thought that would be really cool.
This would go a nice way towards paying for the helicopter.
Yeah. Oh my goodness. All right. I'm gonna grab some quarters out of this machine. We'll throw them back in, and then we can head out. Excuse me. Yeah, that's our gigantic washer, and it's the largest one in this county, which is really cool. So,
It seems to be pretty popular too.
yeah, it's just a real popular one because it's the size of 6 regular residential machines. So you can either use one of the small ones 6 times, or you can use that one once. I've got a brand new coin vault and money exchanger machine, and I'm just waiting to get it set up right now because my biggest time expense right now is dealing with that machine over there. Yeah, because it only holds a very limited number of coins, and the worst thing that can ever happen to me, and they say, oh, you're out of money, I'm going to leave if you can't give me quarters in 5 minutes.
Your competitor.
Yeah, but with that one, if the hopper jams up, if the bill acceptor jams up, I've got to drive 45 minutes from Circleville down here to fix it, which it's not that I hate doing that, but if you're down here with laundry, a bunch of baskets or boxes of laundry or bags, like you got a lot of laundry here, waiting 45 minutes on Brandon if I pick up the phone call immediately. And the last thing you want to do is make customers mad.
Because then they don't come back.
They don't come back. And it's like the value of a customer is very, very big for me as a running a laundromat. So it would be useful for me to be on the good side with my laundromat customers. So that's usually why when I'm here, I hand money to people. So here. You want some quarters? All right, I've got free. I was just going to give them to you.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. At least you guys were here to witness it, so somebody told me no. I've never had anybody refuse free money. Now, I'll set some quarters up here, and whoever wants them can get them. I could go in my office for a little bit. Whatever. I'm not trying to cause drama with anybody. I'm just, I like giving out money. It's nice being the boss once in a while. It's here and head back there.
That's a little bit of a customer appreciation.
Yeah, people like me giving them money, and I'm trying to figure out how to actually do that. That if I had the power, I would make it so that the machines would just randomly give free use out to people. So then you would know that, hey, if I go to Brand's Laundromat, there's a chance that I'll do my laundry.
Are there machines that do that, or is it?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Wow.
The problem is I have to network them. Every single one of these washers that's new right now can be networked. So then I can just click a button on my computer at home, and then it'll give random free uses out to people. The problem is that device costs, it's it's like $6,000 for the washers and $2,500 for the dryers. And if you look at how many machines I have here, that's passionate. No, it's $6,000 for all washers, $2,500 for all dryers. So it's almost $10,000 for me to enable that, and it's just so.
As much as you would like to give back, it's going to take a lot.
It's a lot of money, so it's just easier for me to hand people money out in person. Right. It's plus
a little more personal. They know.
Yeah, it's a little more personal. They know that I'm the guy that runs the laundromat, and hopefully they think I'm not. They don't think I'm a dirtbag. So, all right, cool. So we're going to switch the money in and out of the safe. Hopefully the door auto locked over there, and if it did, we can just head out.
Yeah.
So I'll throw the change in. I don't know how close you can get, because this is the part that everybody loves, which I love too, but gosh darn it, sometimes it becomes a lot of work. So if you can look in there, we've got probably like $100 worth of quarters in there. So the problem is it's $100 worth of quarters. Someone like from the baseball team could come and they could wipe that out in a minute, and then
basically just use you as their change.
Yeah. Well, I mean, baseball team like doing uniforms. I mean, they're not trying to wipe me out.
Oh,
they're legitimately doing laundry. Now, I have heard that one of the like gas station managers here in town.
Because I've seen that before with some coin operators that because if you have a business, you got to buy the coin from the bank. And this is a very cheap.
Yeah, it's a cheap, easy way to get it. Yeah, and the problem is, or the thing is, like that's one of my little tricks that I play on buying when I've bought my car washes and whatnot. They disable taking $20 bills. A lot of laundromats disable taking $20 bills.
So that's sure. Turn on and off on these?
Yeah, there's just a little dip switch in there. It says reject or accept 1s, 5s, 10s, 20s.
Got it.
So when we bought the car washes, they disabled 10s and 20s. So nobody that had a 10 or 20 could get money to wash their vehicle. And here in Southern Ohio, the thing is, I mean, Virginia's probably no different. Florida might be. You have a lot of vehicles that are covered in dirt.
Yes.
And they love to go and spend $20 or $40 on having their car washed.
Right.
And all of a sudden, you've rejected every single one of them.
Now
you've just lost good customers.
Lost that customer. They're going to the car wash down the street.
Yep. And I've run in, unfortunately, to a lot of people, and they don't even consider that being a thing. And that's kind of like one thing that I'm able to do in businesses that I purchase is, try and look at things from a customer perspective at least a little bit more.
Right.
I mean, I run into laundromat owners and they just literally, they hate their customers.
Yes.
Like anybody that goes and uses a laundromat, too poor.
Yeah.
And whatever they get, whatever they deserve. Like, really?
No.
And I've heard that from the mouth of a few operators. And Danny, my buddy, he said he's heard the exact same thing. So it's like, oh yeah, and then sometimes, not all the times, but sometimes you find that those laundromat operators go bankrupt.
Yeah. And I don't care. Obviously, just the fact that you're giving out coin there, it's a little giving back to the customer to show that you care.
Yeah, and I would hope, and we're trying to, especially with the YouTube channel, kind of make it more like a game. And just, if you go to Brandon's Laundromat, you might get a lot of free money. Or just, you might have your clothes washed for free. So I just go show you how much the money, so if you look at that, all those 20s that we have there.
So some places would have rejected those.
Would have rejected. That would have been money they wouldn't made. Yeah. Because they're more worried about another business coming in and using the machine for free. I mean, we're trading bills for quarters. We're not having money stolen from us.
Yeah, exactly. So at the end of the day, there's no net loss except for your aggravation of filling the machine.
So we got all our snacks in. What do you want? Do you know what you want, Tempe?
Candy.
Some candy? You want to find some candy? We got M&Ms. We got Hershey bars and Starbursts, and just don't tell the bank, okay?
Why?
Because they don't know that I'm buying candy and giving it to my children. It'll hurt the profit.
26 points. That's a little over 500. We haven't got all the machines yet because the girl's in there sleeping, and I don't want to kick her out. That's the thing. So.